All right, let's take a look at where we left off last time. If I select my spaceship here and I go down to my script, you can see that we have a prefab to fire, which is this proton shot, and then we have a fire point, which is an empty game object, which is in the front of our ship. Next, let's go ahead and take a look at our proton shot, which is being loaded in here. If you recall, we put for the proton shot, we have a speed of 200, and then how long we'd like the proton shots to be disabled. I left this public just so you can see that the rigid body gets loaded in with that get component scripting command. I'm going to go ahead and increase the speed of my ship a little bit. Let's go ahead and press play here. And what I'm going to do is just sort of show you, let's move around. You can see we can move our ship, we can fire. Over time, which is roughly 1 second, you can see that our shots disappear, and that's really just for optimization purposes. Let's go ahead and go back into, in this video what we'll do is we'll go ahead and create the asteroid that is sort of coming down towards the top that we're trying to blow up so that it doesn't maybe attack planet Earth or blow up planet Earth. So let's go ahead and create that asteroid. So at the top, go to Tools and then go to Pro Builder. And let's open our Pro Builder window. So what I'm going to do is click on New Shape. And the shape I'm going to select is this sphere. And for subdivisions, I'm going to move it all the way down to 1. And so let's just go ahead and drag this out and then move my mouse up a little bit. And there's our spaceship. I'm holding Alt and left click to rotate. I'm pressing R here. I'm going to scale this in just a little bit. Now what we can do is in vertex mode here, is I can hold while holding shift, and let me go ahead and hit Q so it removes our reticle. That's more for selection mode, or the palm, I guess. Well, let's do W. And I'm going to go ahead and hold shift, and you can see I can select multiple ones of these. And all I'm doing is I'm skipping. Let's do that one more time. Here's this one. And I'm going to skip this and go around this way and just sort of select every other one. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can always go into a program like ZBrush or Blender and sculpt a much better version of an asteroid. But for now, we're just sort of creating assets here that we can use. And let's grab a couple more. Maybe this one. And this looks pretty bare over here. Let's like maybe this guy. All right, I'm going to hit R and I'm going to scale these out. And now you can see we have sort of, we have an asteroid going on. This side maybe could use maybe one of the little things jutting out, but there we go. There's our asteroid. And next what I can do is I'm going to go back to object mode here, and under vertex colors here, I'm going to go ahead and just give it a brownish color. So let's go ahead and click on maybe this gray here and go a little bit lower and then move maybe something like this. And depending on how cartoony you want your game to be, you can make it bright or not. So that looks pretty good to me. I'm going to close that and I'm just going to hit apply. And there is our space asteroid here. And we want it to be roughly on the same level or plane as our spaceship. So when we go to shoot it, let's close this and this. And let's name this asteroid. And I think what I might do is scale it down just a little bit. And I'm going to drag this asteroid into our prefab. Now I had one here already, so I'm going to delete it. And we'll delete and unpack that, and I'm going to grab this one and place it inside of here. And now, if I delete this from my scene, it acts like any other prefab where I can drag it in and it retained all of that surface information. So what we'll do in the next video is, and I'm going to leave this in here for now, is we're going to go ahead and write the script that will spawn multiple versions of this asteroid and have it go down.